Hi guys, thank you for joining me. Friday morning Pilates. We're going to start down on the mat today. So we're going to start pretty relaxed this morning. Just bringing the knees out a little bit wider, and then we're going to take that reach out. So we're heels, bottom to heels, just lengthening out the arms, bringing the forehead all the way down to the mat. I'm really trying to lengthen the arms and the torso. And then just engaging with your breath here. So take a nice big inhale through your nose and exhale it out through the mouth. And again guys, breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. We really want to have that sense of just letting go of any tension as we exhale. As if we're exhaling tension out of the upper back each time we breathe out. Let's stay here just for 3 more breaths. For 2. I'm still reaching. Just taking one more nice big breath there. And then keeping the hands where they are, we're going to start to lift. So nice and slowly coming up, hands stay planted. It's this one where we're very gently lowering the hips towards the floor. So you might not want to go too low for your first couple. Let's try and draw down the shoulders, opening up the chest. And then we'll push back towards the heels again from here. So let's inhale first. Exhale, push back your bottom, forehead to floor. We'll take an inhale here and an exhale again to move. Hips lowering, elbows softening, shoulders away from ears, inhale. And exhale, pushing back. So get all the way through, the hands staying right where they are. Take your time with this, no rush at all, just nice and steady. Inhale to hold the stretch. Exhale through your movement each time. Just a couple more. Inhale. Exhale, bottom to heels. Inhale, forehead on the mat. Exhale, coming up, lowering down the hips. Again, soft elbows there. Let's do that once more. Inhale. Exhale, bottom pushes back. Inhale. And this time we're going to exhale and come up. So we're going to bring the hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips, spreading fingers wide, pushing through palms, and then just tucking under the toes. So we're going to have that little hover where we come into down dog and return to the hover. So nice and slowly, we're going to take an inhale, pulling abs in. Exhale, lifting the knees off that mat. Let's just stay here for a moment. Still pushing through palms. We're going to inhale. Exhale, bottoms lift up, shoulders press back. So you might want to bend the knees a little bit further here, but if you can, pressing heels towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale through the movement. So just like that previous exercise, we inhale, hold. Exhale, move. Inhale. And exhale, shoulders back over, knees just an inch or 2 off that mat. Inhale, exhale, push back. And then each time you push back, just watching out for heels rolling in. Take that look towards your belly button if you can. That lovely stretch around the lower legs. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, pushing back. Just staying here for a few extra breaths. So feeling free to pedal if we want to take a little pedal. Just nice and slow. Palms are flat on the floor. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale. And then on the exhale, shoulders back over, Knees just an inch or so off that mat. Take one more big breath, guys. Try not to let your neck sink. You're looking towards your hands. And after that breath, just gently bring the knees down and tuck your toes and take a seat back for a moment, just to give the wrists a little bit of a shake out. We're going to come down onto our bellies from here, all the way down onto our stomachs. So just wander the hands back out, shoulders over. Knees can come back a little, bellies in, gently come down all the way to the floor. And then from here, guys, we're going to try and bring the feet together. So if this feels very uncomfortable for you, a little bit of distance is fine, but that's what we're aiming for, thighs together. Now, bring the hands to sit under your shoulders, elbows in, take a breath, inhale, and then as you exhale, start to lift off that mat. Now, coming up, you might want to bring the elbows a little bit further forwards. So ideally, elbows are going to sit under the shoulders, but if this is pulling into your lower back, if it's pinching that area, just come a little bit further forwards with the elbows. Now, we're trying to keep the shoulders down, so you don't want opening the chest, shoulders away from ears, neck feeling nice and long. And for the moment, just pressing the ribs towards the floor. Keep breathing, try not to hold your breath here. We're going to bring in a little single leg kick. So before we start that, at the moment we're pushing the ribs down, we're going to relax that to draw the abs in, so pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Alright guys, with the single leg kicks then we're just going to bring it in, little double kick and out, alternating legs. Bring it in and out. Now, abs are staying pulled in all the way through this one. And then as you extend the leg, really try to think about extending all the way through to your toes. You should feel this loosening up your quads, muscles in the front of the thighs. So just watch out for the temptation to sink here. Kick, kick, and extend. Let's bring in the breath. We're going to inhale in, exhale out. Make sure that you feel both of your hip bones on the floor as you do this. Abs still in, neck nice and long, shoulders down, widening those collarbones. Breathing in to come in, exhaling out. For 4, for 3, 2, one more time. And let's come down to our mat from here. Now, although we're coming down, we still want to keep the abs pulling in, guys. Just rest your forehead on your hands. Feet staying together if we can. We're going to lift just the one leg. Inhale first. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, switch to the other side. So again, belly to spine. Lengthening, extending right through to the toes. And then focusing on length over height. So we're not lifting so high that we're getting any rocking or tilting on the hips. Squeezing the bottom as we lift as well. Squeezing glutes, exhale up. Inhale, bring it back down. So we're going to do quite a bit for legs today. Let's do another 4 like this. For 3, lift from the hip and lower. One more each side, exhale up. Inhale back, one more time guys. Exhale, lift. And inhale to lower. Lifting both legs, inhale, abs still in, exhale, lift away. Inhale to lower back down. So we still have long legs as we lift. Squeeze your bottom and return. Doesn't have to be a big lift. You should feel your hips pressing into that mat. Hopefully that's not uncomfortable. Let's do another 3. Exhale up. Inhaling down for 2. One more time guys, exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Pushing back up from here, bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck under your toes, press your knees into your mat. Inhale, exhale, press away, pulling abs in, and then just taking that seat back once again, forehead all the way down to floor. And you can keep the reach here, or you can just let the elbows relax down onto the mat. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Have a little rock side to side if you want to. Just stay in for 3 more breaths. For 2. One more nice big breath there. Alright guys, and then slowly walk your hands all the way back to your knees. Okay, we're going to take a seat on our bottoms from here. So just coming right into the middle of your mat, bring your legs around in front, feet flat on the floor. We're going to take our roll down, all the way down, nice and controlled. Hands behind knees or hands out. Long spine to start. Take a breath, inhale. And then as you exhale, coming back, rounding down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing the feet in towards the bottom. And just checking that the weight is even down the centre of the body. 10 toes on the floor. A little bit of reach towards the feet. And then just trying to soften and relax all the muscles around the face. Soften your jaw, soften your eyes, your gaze. Okay, so let's draw the belly in to start. Then we're pulling the abs up and in from pelvic floor upwards, scooping up and in with the abs. Checking that we have our neutral spine. And then we're going to start to bridge from here. Hands by our sides. Inhale. On your exhale, tilt the hips towards you. Press into your feet to press up towards the ceiling. Keeping all 10 toes on the mat, guys. Squeezing glutes. Just breathe in. Get all those muscles in the face relaxed. One more breath on that half breath. We're going to inhale. And on the exhale, coming down. So we're exhaling through movement once again. Inhale. Exhale, hips tilt towards the face. We peel the spine off the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. Pressing hips to ceiling, just checking there isn't weight on your neck. So you've got that reach, so the weight is right between your shoulder blades. Squeeze in and hold in. And breathe in. We'll take one more breath there, guys. Inhale. Exhale to return it. Let's do that just one more time. Inhale. Exhale, hips towards you. Pressing evenly into the feet. Press up. Squeezing at the top. Squeezing bottoms. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth to bring that all the way back down to your mat. Draw your knees into your chest. So just for a moment, give the ankles that little bit of movement. Feel free to take a little rock on the spine if you feel like you need it. And then bringing both feet back down to the floor. Just going back to that lovely neutral balanced position. Weight even. Hips and pelvis sitting flat. Abs zipped up. Alright guys, from here we're going to extend just the one leg up towards the ceiling. So if this is feeling a little bit too much already, soften the knee. We're going to flex the foot. So you immediately feel that lovely stretch around the back of the knee. Keeping the hips steady, we're going to take this foot towards the floor. So coming down with the heel, when we get as low as we can comfortably go, we point, bring it back. Flexing on the way down, pointing to come back. So you might even want to hold the hips just to help keep them stable. We're going to add the breath, inhale down, exhale up. Really see if you can catch the foot right over the hip. So you're not allowing the back of the hips or the bottom to leave the floor, avoiding this happening. All right guys, inhale down, exhale up, keep pulling your abs in. You should be feeling that quite a bit in the front of the thigh, in the quad. Last 3, for 2, one more time. Bend your knee, bring your foot back to the floor for your switch. Abs still in, extending up towards the ceiling, softening the knee a little further if we want to here. Flex the foot, feel that stretch around the back of the knee, shoulders away from ears. All right, guys, so again, we'll bring the breath right away this time. Inhale down. Exhale, point. Bring it back. Hips are steady. Catching the foot over the hip each time. Just really trying to keep this supporting leg nice and still. Inhale down. Exhale up for 3. For 2. One more time. Bend your knee. Bring your foot back to the floor for me again from there. All right, guys, let's go back onto that first leg. Extending up once again. Abs strong. We're going to circle from here. Now, you might want to hold the hips. You might prefer to go a little bit wider with the hands. Either or is fine. We're going to inhale for half a circle. Exhale, back up and around. So you might want to make these a little smaller, especially if you find that you're getting a lot of rocking and tilting around the back of the hips and the bottom. Push into that supporting foot as well, just to help stabilize you. Let's do 2 more in that direction. 1 more. Going back around the other way. Inhale for half. Exhale for half. Keep drawing your abs in. Make it smaller if needs be. Last 3. In my hip. 2. 1 more time. Flex, push through that heel, and then bend and bring the foot back down. All right, guys, again, we switch. Extend it up to ceiling. Abs are still scooping up and in. Just keep that foot fairly relaxed. Inhaling for half. Exhaling for half. Oops, yeah, I thought I might kick my table. Okay, again, guys, if you need to, just bring the hands to the hips. Check what's going on there. Try and keep them parallel to ceiling. Last 2 in that direction. 1 more time. Let's take it for the switch. Inhaling out. Exhaling up. Pushing into that supporting foot. So we're keeping that supporting leg steady. And then the moving leg wants to feel long. Last 3. For 2. 1 more time. And again, flex. And relax. So let's give those legs a little shake out from there. Okay, guys. From here then, we're going to bring the feet together. So bringing feet together, heels together, toes turned out. So you've got the feet in this sort of V position, or sort of plie position. And then all I'd like you to do is just draw the knees over the chest and then press through your heels. So coming in, knees are nice and wide. Feet are still flexed, but really extend, push through your heels. See if you can, the camera on my foot, see if you can squeeze your inner thighs together as you push. Squeeze those inner thighs. Don't let your big toes touch. If I haven't given you that breath yet, guys, it's an inhale bend. Exhale, pressing away. For 3. For 2. And we can be pressing at big angle here by just aiming towards the ceiling. 1 more time, inhale, bend, and exhale to press. Bring the feet back in. Again, give the legs a little shake out from there. And then we're going to take a little rock up to sitting. So just bring yourself all the way back up to sitting. Take a little turn onto your side. So in this position, we're going to come down onto the elbow level with the shoulder. So you get a little bit of stretch here. Rest your head on your hand. Make sure your hips are stacked, one hip bone above the other. And then pulling abs in, we're going to extend a leg out from here. So just starting with some nice slow circles. Make sure your foot is nice and relaxed. We're going to take an inhale forwards, lift, exhale it round. So inhaling through the nose, bring it forwards, the foot's level with the hip, lift it, exhale it round. Just make sure you're not tempted to rock over there. We're going to use this hand to support us as well. Press that palm into the mat. Inhale forwards, lift, exhale round. For 3, for 2, Belly drawing in. Strong abs throughout, guys. One more. Inhale forwards, lift it. And exhale it round. We'll go back around the other way. So on the inhale, we go back. Again, watch out that you don't rock. Give your bum a squeeze. Lift. Exhale, very slowly bring that down. So you do want to feel this in your inner thighs. Inhale back, lift it. And exhale, slow it down enough to feel your inner thigh working. Lift. Just keeping your foot relaxed on this moving leg for 3. Slow and steady for 2, without letting the foot come all the way down to floor. Back to hip height. One more time, guys. Inhale back, lift, and exhale to bring that down. We're going to take that leg out again from there. Flexing the foot. We're going to go forwards. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. So really try and keep that upper body nice and steady. Inhale forwards. Exhale, push back without rocking over that hip. Make this movement as big as you comfortably can. Squeeze your glutes, your bum as you push back. Don't let your abs go, guys. Last one. Inhale forwards. And exhale to push back with that squeeze. Bring the leg in from there. Maybe give the back of the hip a little bit of a rub. If that was feeling it, let's go over onto the other side. So we'll push up off the mat. Legs swing round, coming back down onto the elbow. So just make sure, again, that your elbow is level with your shoulder. Your hips are stacked, one hip bone above the other. Pulling abs in, and then just extending out that top leg, guys. We'll use this hand for balance again, just resting that in front of your belly, shoulder away from your face. So let's extend out. Relax the foot, give the foot a little wiggle if you need to, and then pulling in, we're going to take it forwards first, lift it, and come back round. So I always find with this one, it always ends up being smaller than I intend it to be. It starts off nice and big, and then as I'm coming back, if it was to go any bigger, I'd sacrifice this lovely stacked hips position and I'd just rock over. So don't worry if you're finding your movements are not quite as big as you thought they were going to be. Inhale forwards, lift it, and exhale that back. Use that hand for balance, guys. Remember, we're not dropping the foot as low as the floor. Back to hip height each time. Just a couple more. Inhale forwards. Abs are strong. Exhaling back. Last one in that direction. And we are going back around the other way. So we inhale back this time. That hips open. We squeeze the bottom. Lift it. Slow it right down again. Remember, we want to feel that inner thigh work. So slow enough to feel that working. Lift it. Slow it down. Foot comes back to hip height. Inhale back. Lift. And exhale it down. Inhale back. Lift. And exhale it down. Let's do 2 more, guys. Nice and slow. Squeezing your bottom as you push back. Still keeping your belly strong. One more go. Inhale back. Lift. And again, exhale. Slowly bring that back. All right, we're going to bring the foot back out to level with the hip. Hips still stacked. Flex that foot. Abs in. We're going forwards on the inhale. Really stabilizing the upper body. Exhale, push back. So we don't want to feel as if we're sort of thrashing around on the mat as we do this. Inhale forwards, just that leg moving. Exhale, point, push back with a squeeze of your bottom. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. For 3. Still using that hand. And 2. One more time, guys. Inhale, flex it forwards. And exhale to push back. Bring that knee in once again. Maybe give the back of the hip a little rub if you need to. And then from there, guys, bring yourself up to sit-in. So coming all the way up to sit-in. I'm going to take a little seat with the feet out in front. I'm just going to show you here so you can see a little bit better. And then it's this one where we bring the hands down under the shoulders. So we are going to flex the foot. I don't know if you can see my feet, hopefully you can, but one foot is flexed, the other foot is just nice and relaxed. Hands by your hands under your shoulders. We're going to lift the foot off the floor. So you're lifting just a little ways off that mat. We're going to take it out to the side, try and hold it, and then bring that back without bringing the foot down. So we're going out to the side, pressing through the heel, little pause, bring it back, and again, out to the side, little pause, bring it back, one more time, out to the side, little pause, bring it back. Give the legs a little bit of a jiggle from there. So you should have been feeling that in sort of the outer part of your glute and in the outer thigh as well. Let's switch sides, guys. Hands under shoulders, foot flex, push through the heel, lift it. Let's try the breath this time. Inhale, exhale out, inhale, hold, exhale, bring it back. Again, inhale, exhale, take it out, inhale, hold it, exhale, bring it back. Again, breathing in to stay there. Keep that foot off the floor if you can. Breathing out to return. Last one, inhale, exhale out, inhale, hold, and exhale to bring it back. And again, guys, just give the legs a little bit of a jiggle. We're going to take the feet out wide, keeping the hands under the shoulders, and then just very gently drawing the knees down towards the floor. So lift your chest, lengthen through your neck, feel that stretch around the chest and shoulders, as well as sort of around the lower back. Take a breath here. And then just slowly, we'll bring that up to go down the other side. So you can lift your chest, lengthen your neck. Take a breath. And again, bring that back up. Let's do that once more on each side. Coming down, chest up. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Coming back. One more time then, guys. Come down. And bring that back to center. And then just bring the soles of your feet together. So a little stretch here as well. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Just relaxing the upper body of the legs. And you might want to use the hands to pull yourself towards your feet. Maybe give the head a little bit of movement here. Just sort of stretching out any kinks in the neck. Alright guys, I'm going to keep you there for 3 more breaths. For 2. One more nice big breath there. And very slowly start to lift yourself back up, stacking that spine, sitting nice and tall, bring the knees together. Okay, we're going to extend out just the one leg. I've got that little hammy stretch for you. So we're going to link the arm under the leg. So it's same arm as leg, bring it through, use that hand to pull that in a little bit closer, grab hold of your foot or grab hold of your ankle, either or. We're going to extend the leg towards the ceiling, so we'll take a breath first, or an inhale first, exhaling up. So you might get to hearing that be enough, you might be going a little bit further. See if you can use that arm to pull in, and then we'll inhale, bend again, exhale to extend up. Now, I'm just going to show you from side one. It's going to be tempting to start to lean back as you do this. Try and resist doing that if you can. Chest towards the thigh, and then we come back down from there. Exhale, extend. Use the arm pulling in. Inhale to bend. Last couple, guys. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale down. One more time. Exhale, lengthen. And inhale to bring that down. And let's just switch legs. So come back to face you again, extend that leg out, linking under, pulling in nice and close, grabbing ankle or just under the sole of the foot, shoulders down. Let's try and start this by sitting tall. Inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. I'm definitely stiffer on this side. Exhale, extend. Use the arm to pull in. Inhale, bring it back. Again, just resist leaning back if you can help it, guys. Chest towards that thigh. Nice long tall spine. Let's do another 3. Exhale it up. Inhale it down for 2. One more time, exhale, lengthen. And inhale to bring that back down. All right, guys, so I'm going to bring you to hands and knees to finish today. We're very nearly done. So just come on to hands and knees, shoulders over hands, hips over knees, fingers spread nice and wide. Okay, guys, we're now going to push up to down dog from here. We're now going to come up to standing. So tuck under your toes. Remember, if you struggle with your roll up, if that causes issues with your lower back, just come back down to mat today instead. Inhale first, exhale, bottoms up to ceiling, shoulders press towards our thighs. We're looking towards the belly button. We always have that option of pedaling if we want to take a little pedal. Or we can draw both heels towards the mat. Just releasing the neck here. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Alright guys, just taking one more nice big breath there. And then very slow, let's walk the hands back. So nice and steady, hands come back towards the feet. You might want to allow a bit of extra bend in the knees. Again guys, if this is a struggle, come down onto your hands and knees. If you're rolling up, pull your abs in first, inhale. A little extra bend of the knees, exhaling, lifting away from that mat, using the abs to come up to standing. And as always, as the spine stacks, we're going to bring the arms up, inhale, reach up to sky or to ceiling, and exhale to open out the arms from there. Just give your shoulders a little roll. We'll step out a little bit wider, and we'll finish with 3 deep breaths, please. So a little bit of turn out in the toes. Our toes are facing towards the corners of the mat. Let's bring the arms out, guys. So we're going to inhale, bend, scoop down and up. Exhale, open. For 2, inhale down, reach to ceiling, exhale that out. One more time. Inhale down, lift, and exhale that out. Thank you very much for joining me as always, guys. Let me know what you thought. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.